Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of RawRadiantHealth.com, and I'm Natasha St. Michael, and thank you so much for joining me. So I am here in Bali at my new home, and it's been ages that I've done a video, and I've been meaning to do videos, but every day there's just been many things coming up, and I'm just trying to sort of settle myself down here, and at the same time taking a little bit of some time off. Not much time off, but just at least some time off the videos. I've still been doing coaching and still hosting the 10-day juice fast and the 7-day raw food challenge. So it's not that I've fallen off the face of the earth. I've just taken a little bit of a break from the videos just so I can sort of just plant myself down a little bit and get a foundation here in Bali and just sort myself out pretty much. So all is great, but I'm actually going back to Canada this evening. I'm going back for a little bit over a month. I'm going to Montreal, and I'm also going to New York. I'm going to see my friends and family, and it's been a little bit less than a year that I've been away. It's been, I think, about 9 months, so it'll be good to see everyone, and I'm excited. It's a long flight ahead of me, and so I was like, I gotta do a video before I leave just to let everyone know and reassure everyone that I haven't disappeared. I've just been doing other things, and also brainstorming ideas for other programs coming up and stuff like that, and I'm really excited about it. So it's all good, and I just decided to quickly do a video just to let you guys know, because I'll be traveling for a few days, that I haven't forgotten, and the videos will start coming back consistently as well very soon. So I guess today what I wanted to do is I wanted to address something, because I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and this is something that's kind of dear to my heart a little bit, of dealing with anxiety. I get a lot of people asking me what can they do with their diet to help with anxiety, because a lot of people are dealing with that and depression with that. And I found for myself that I have a history of really bad depression from when I was a little girl up until, even today. It's not that I've gotten rid of it 100%. I would say maybe about 80%, but here and there, that little dark cloud, it comes along. And over the years, I did deal with anxiety as well, and that I've been able to get rid of, I'd say 100% pretty much. I don't have any panic attacks anymore, and I've noticed that a lot of it has to do with diet and lifestyle, and so I kind of want to just quickly give some tips today as to what to do. A lot of times people ask me, oh well, are there certain foods that they can add into their diet, or a certain herb, or things like that, and I really believe it's more what you take out of your diet and not what you're putting in. And so when it comes down to panic attacks and anxiety disorder, it's a matter of leveling out your body, finding yourself like a really good balance, a good middle point where you're not too stimulated and you're not too depressed. Because a lot of times people that drink like a lot of coffee or have a lot of sugar, they're overstimulated all the time, and that can bring on the anxiety. It brings on increased heart rate and sweats, and next thing you know, someone starts getting nervous because their body is so nervous and jittery, and then the panic starts coming in. So I'd say the first thing, get rid of any kind of caffeine, any kind of soda, any kind of even caffeinated tea. I would just get rid of it. Chocolate, get rid of it. That kind of stuff. It stimulates people, and then it contributes to panic attacks. Then the next thing would be, it's really to get onto a whole food diet. So getting off of the sugars, the processed food, the food additives, MSG, things like that also too can actually have an effect on the body and put people out of sorts. I mean, it's totally throwing you off balance. So the more whole foods you eat, the more that you know what you're putting into your body, the better. But I would say even more important is just lifestyle, is taking care of oneself, and that means getting enough rest. That means having downtime, having time to relax. It also means exercising, taking care of yourself, expressing yourself. All these things, huge part of dealing with anxiety. And I would say sometimes that's even bigger than the diet. Like I've seen with a lot of friends, family, and even clients that I've worked with, that things like having a late night, like staying up late, doing homework, things like that, or staying up late and partying or whatever it is, the next day if they don't get enough sleep, they're usually prone to having a panic attack. I've noticed that the same thing with being hungover, with people that drink a lot, you know, and they're wondering why do I always have panic attacks? And it might be because they're drinking too much at night, and then they're run down the next day that they start having all these issues. And seeing that, especially with people close to me, that it's like, you know, from the outside you can kind of see it. Well, you know, maybe if you had a little bit more rest, or you're more hydrated, or, you know, just taking care of yourself a little bit more, these things can actually go away. So it's not that you're stuck with any kind of disorder for forever. It's just a matter of, this is your way of, like, your body and your mind sort of calling out to you and being like, I need you to take care of me. I need you to stop and listen to me. And a lot of times our body will act out until we finally stop and listen and start making adjustments. So this is actually a good thing, because it just means that something is off balance, and it's always best to go back to the basics, you know, go back to the foundation and be like, okay, am I getting enough sleep? Am I eating properly? What are my relationships like? What's my stress level like? What's my happiness level like? What's work like? What's school like? What, you know, am I being fulfilled? Am I taking care of myself to the best of my ability? And then usually we find where the weak parts are, and then you work on those things, one thing at a time. But really, eating well, sleeping well, being hydrated, and really staying off the stimulants, staying off of the booze, staying off cigarettes, drugs, things like that, huge difference, huge, huge, huge. So those are my little tips for today, and so it's always so good to be back. I can feel you guys on the video, and I'll have more videos to come from Canada. And I also want to mention too, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, what's my diet like these days, what have I been up to, and I do plan to do a video about that, talking more about the changes I've made and how I feel, and I'm feeling pretty great actually. So just to let you know that I haven't, you know, curled up away somewhere and falling apart. I'm doing really well. So, and I just want to remind everyone too that July 18th, which is next Monday, is the next 7-day raw food challenge. If you want to join us, a big group always gets together every month to do 100% raw foods for an entire week. It's a great cleanse. It's a great way of, well, especially at this time of year, like indulging in all the fresh produce and yummy fruits and vegetables, learning how to make good meals, and also just learning how to do the raw foods, and, you know, giving your body a nice cleansing break for a week. So if you want to join us, go to my website at www.rawradianthealth.com, click on 7-day challenge and sign up there. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I'll be back in a few days after my 30+ hour plane ride. That's going to be fun. I've been stocking up on all my fresh, yummy stuff to bring with me. So I will see you soon. Bye.